servicing world is the property management companies of notes. They make sure that all the documentation gets sent out every single month. They make sure that payments are getting collected. If payments aren't getting collected, they send out a notice to the person saying, hey, we haven't received your payment, you need to send it to us. They make sure that taxes are being paid and insurance is up to date. So they're basically managing that note for you so that you don't have to do it regardless of where it is. You are going to have to worry about things that I didn't realize you have to worry about when you live in California. And if you have a note, say, as an example, in the Midwest, that you're going to have to winterize that property, and you're budgeting stuff like that when it's a vacant property. When it's performing, though, it's a pretty simple process. Really, you're purchasing that note, you're paying a servicer, you're maybe doing some initial due diligence. Well, you're always doing due diligence, but you maybe run a title report, do some basic due diligence, but it's very similar concept to buying an REO from the analysis standpoint, and then it's just a matter of collecting your cash flow. With non-performing, you have a few extra other things, holding costs, but that would be the same with an REO, things that you would want to worry about. Attorney fees being the biggest one, depending on the state. It can be anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 to take a note all the way to foreclosure. What I love is that we build all these crazy extra fees into this, and nuance, like Jasmine mentioned, liens, nuance liens, or nuisance liens, HOA liens, anything like that you become responsible for as the lender. City code violations, you'd be surprised, I just have a property right now that's vacant that I called and waiting for it to be foreclosed, and it's just getting city code. People keep breaking into my stupid garage. They're like literally ripping the siding off of the garage and living inside the garage, and then I'll get out there and I'll do it, and then they'll rip the door off. I'm like, why? It's not even enjoyable in there anymore, you know? But the cops keep coming by, or the city keeps coming by and giving me more city code violations, and that's just racking up. So these are things that you wouldn't typically have to worry about that you do.